Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. This is Shorto. Today I'm covering the kid of Embo. He is now in the game. Yes, he was in the background data, but now he's finally in game, and that is exciting. I like it. Before I go over the abilities, there is one ability I was hoping that would encompass his pet Anuba, which is Marek. Unfortunately, it does not. Now, this doesn't mean we could always get Marek as a companion to Embo. I think it'd be kind of cool if we do get that. But we will see what happens when we get any more kits throughout the month. I know later in the month we're going to be getting the mod management add-ins, so we'll see what happens. And I'm excited that developers are getting more than a few things here and there added into the game at a time. But again, I hope Mark actually comes in as a playable character because he's not part of the kit. I feel like it would have been cool to see Embo with his pet Anuba right next to him, ready to go. One of his abilities would be 2-point and the dog attacks. Now, I do want to make a quick prediction on Mark. I feel like he could be a tank because if you watch how it fights, Embo does fight. Even though, yes, he could fight as a tank, but Embo is a attacker. So I was predicting it was going to be a tank, but he's not. But Mark could be the tank. He could be the tank. Yes, he's not going to be like a bounty hunter, but maybe he'll have some synergies. Like he'll get like the payout bonuses that Embo gets paid out. Any payouts that Embo gets, Mark gets. And he gets any bonuses to the leadership based on bounty hunters and scoundrels. So that's kind of cool. So he could be in there, and I feel like he might be the tank. Because if you've watched Clone Wars, Mark is the distraction while Embo starts shooting, stuff like that. And sadly, he almost died from Darth Maul. And also sometime before 5ABY, he does die, sadly. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the kit, though. Embo. So yeah, strength and all that. So yeah, he has a dismantling shot. Dispel all buffs and deals physical damage to target enemy. I do like these kind of abilities. Sun Fac has it. Darth Nihilus has it. I like these basics that do the dispelling. Granted, it's not like an AoE and it can miss, but at least it has a chance to dispel, which is good. I like how he's killing Kenobi here. Kaboom, you're dead. Kaboom, you're dead. Kyozo War Helmet. Kyuzo, I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, deals physical damage to target enemy. This attack deals bonus damage equal to 35% of Embo's max protection. Then Embo loses 50% protection. So that's kind of cool. He does some massive damage. So if you guys watch some of the game changers that have already had their videos out, they do tests against Arnold T does some tests against different arena teams, like he does against Phoenix, JTR, and Commander Luke teams. But he also, and then there's Mobile Gamer. He tests against the Sith Raid. This does some massive damage. This is a massive damage attack, which is really good. Way of the Kyozu, final text, Zeta. This is unique. Can't be critically hit. So right off the bat, he cannot be critically hit. That's huge. Maybe Darth Nihilus' leadership should encompass this into the leadership. Anyways, Embo also has 30% offense when he has protection and 30% critical chance when he has no protection. When Embo receives damage from an attack, if he has no protection, he gains foresight for 2 turns. So that's good. He could kind of get some protection or some foresight back. Now, this is one unique ability that's really good. I will say before I start reading into it, the leadership, the Quiet Assassin, is really good in the Sith Raid, especially the first tier of the Sith Raid, the annoying one where Darth Nihilus ignores your protection and goes straight to your health phase of the raid. It's really annoying. Not tier, but I meant phase. Tier phase, I always get it mixed up. But yeah, when you face Darth Nihilus and Marauder and Assassin or whatever, yeah, that one's the annoying one. But all bounty hunters have 50% crit chance and health steal. 50% health steal. When a bounty hunter's ally scores a critical hit during their turn, they gain offense up for 1 turn. That's really big, especially if one of them was called in to assist. When Embo is in the leader slot and not the ally slot, the following contract is active. Damage an enemy without buffs 15 times. I was about to say 35 times. That was 15 times. Contracts, to me, like, I love the idea of contracts, but at the same time, they're really tricky to get a hold of. You have to change bounty hunter leaderships to match the team you face. So that being said, Embo will not work against a Bastila-led team because they have so many buffs. Now, if it's like Phoenix, where they start off with no buffs, you can at least get knocked down 5 of those 15 damages. And then you, if you watched Arnold T's video, he also pairs the bounty hunters with Imperial Probe Droid to prevent those kind of buffs be reapplying. So it spreads around some target lock. So it's kind of unique. Also, some of his battles, he also paired L337 with the bounty hunters because it still kind of cleanses scoundrels and stuff like that. So, but anyways, and then when the contract is active, all bounty hunters gain 50% offense. That's huge. That is like almost Darth Nihilus's offense boost on his leadership. When a bounty hunter ally uses a basic attack ability, they deal bonus damage equal to 7% of the target's max protection. All bounty hunter allies, of course, are activated. Now, let's talk about Embo's payout. This is huge. And then his last special ability, which is unique to his payout. When Embo receives the rewards from contract, he also gains the following payout. Embo takes a bonus special turn after scoring a critical hit. Embo can't take consecutive turns with this, so that's always nice. Which this is something they could kind of similarly incorporate with wording into like HK's leadership, so that when they bring rework Grievous, his basic can at least have a chance to attack twice and not take consecutive turns, or something like that. Maybe not this wording specifically, but anyways, Embo also gains a new special ability, Elusive Strikes. Deals physical damage and recovers protection equal to the damage dealt, and this attack ignores protection. It's really good. Really good. This is a way to get past those high protection teams. I will say, if you use the right bounty hunter leadership, you can use and get the payout really quickly. This ability can start possibly one-shotting characters on a Bastila team, just because of the fact of the ignoring protection, and then he recovers protection and deals, quite a bit of damage with it. I like how he keeps killing Anakin Skywalker there. So he kills Anakin there, kills Maul there, and then he kills Kenobi there. Mace Windu stays out of it, Savage stays out of it, and Mace, again, stays out of it. So, but yeah, this is, Embo's kit. It's really unique. It's really exciting. It excites me as a bounty hunter kit. We have another leadership with counter chance on it. I'm not counting Phoenix because it's based on all the uniques, but yes, we do have Phoenix as a team that counterattacks. But we have Commander Luke teams, Commander Luke leaderships. We have Gar Saxon's leaderships, but unfortunately, Saxon's leaderships just don't hit that T to being really good in certain areas. Some areas they are. Bounty hunters now with Embo, and then I'm a Gun Die led Jedi teams, but also Bastila has some counter chance within her leaderships as well. But other than that, it's nice we're getting some more counter teams to join the fray. There's no synergy with counterattacking though, but he's allowing bounty hunters to counterattack, which is huge. Which also may make things really good if they bring Jango Fett in or a few other bounty hunters in. Now, unfortunately, this is the only reveal that we've gotten at this point in time. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh everything, see if anything else has popped up, just because it's always nice to do this. I usually do this in my Magic videos, but we do not have Cad Bane. That's some of the things they were talking about in Mobile Gamer, Arnold T, and a few of the other game changers they were talking about. Is Cad Bane getting a rework? And my question is, Cad Bane and Zam Wesell getting a rework? Yes, Zam Wesell is not a Clone Wars bounty hunter. She is a bounty hunter that died just right before the Clone Wars started. Like, maybe it had been like 2 to 3 galactic days. I'm not sure exactly, but You know, she died that night when, you know, the chase happened through Coruscant. So, but she could still be reworked in this time. She could actually have one of the most unique kits ever that she could literally be put on any team, and that's with the changeling effect, getting leadership bonuses from the enemy team's leader. So if it's Darth Treya, oh, she has that ability now. She gets those bonuses. Palpatine bonuses. Darth Maul bonuses. It could go on and on. But yeah, she could get bonuses from that leadership. Plus the bonus leadership that she has from the Bounty Hunters too. So I feel like Wesell could be a really unique character. Cad Bane, if you do watch the video of Mobile Gamer and Arnold T covering Embo, they talk about a character or a new picture frame for Cad Bane. So there's a big high chance later in this month we will get a rework for Cad Bane, but we will see. Most likely they're starting this week out with Embo. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about Embo. I'm really excited for this character. More excited to the fact that once I can start farming him, I can start using him in my guild's Sith raid as the main, as part of a bounty hunter team in the tier 1 or phase 1 of the raid, so I can actually dish out a decent amount of damage. Also, in Mobile Gamer's video, he does about 2 million something damage. Of course, that's also based on RNG and everything else, but you could literally get phase 1 to... Someone did a battle where they got... They got phase 1 to where they hit about 3 to 5 million, something like that, and I was like, that's really cool. I think I know what team I want to use for my phase 1. Of course, my guild's still struggling with tier 5, and we do our best with tier 6, but it just takes too long. Still, we just need that oomph in the last tier. Now, of course, I feel like an Embo team would be phenomenal in phase 2 against Scion, phase 3 against Treya, and possibly phase 4 as well. But we'll have to see when people test those out. Other than that, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I really appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful day.